This video was presented by the EA Creator Network, and I would like to give EA a huge shout out for giving me early access to capture Madden 25 gameplay. And this build of Madden 25 is still a work in progress and is subject to change. Today we're going to look at Madden 25's top 5 authentic player likeness updates, and with an honorable mention. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Tico and I say welcome. Feel free to subscribe for more early unique Madden 25 content. But let's kick this thing off with number 1. As you see on my screen, Christian McCaffrey right here had to be rescanned, reworked in the Madden 25 system because he's the cover athlete in Madden NFL 25. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you know the drill. Check it out. Christian McCaffrey right here in the screen, right here on the screen, close-up shot of Christian McCaffrey. As you can see, this guy looks like himself. And I had to kick it off with CMC due to him being the cover athlete and celebrating him being the cover athlete for Madden 25 and knowing he was going to look more realistic than the average NFL player in the game via the scan rig at EA Sports. So check it out. We have Christian McCaffrey right here looking just like himself. Of course, we're gonna pull back and just take a look at his accessories and his drip. Now, one thing I did want to point out is his tattoos being unique to him in Madden 25. If we go to the body, we'll be able to get the close-up of the arm. So I'm gonna jump into the edit gear tab, go to arms, and we'll be able to zoom in by just zooming in, or it automatically zoomed in, and you see the tattoos and you see the detail and the elbow scar. You see like the little mark, the little situation right there on the elbow. So realistic, it's so sick to Christian McCaffrey, and it's so attention to detail and to his likeness. He has a lion with the cross in the middle. He has the actual little compass up under the lion's head, and then you see like the chest on top with the cheetah. Like, it's crazy, man. This is detail, and shout out to EA for actually getting it. This is Christian McCaffrey to a T. Check him out. Helmet, everything looks good. Accessories, everything looks on point. It looks great. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys Christian McCaffrey first. Let's get to the next NFL player out of the top 5 likeness updates. Number 2 on the top 5 list is Caleb Williams for the Chicago Bears. Ex-USC Trojan, ex-Oklahoma Sooner is in the building, and you can see, look at him on the screen. We're looking at his player card. Now let's go ahead and look at the close-up of Caleb to see how that scan hits, because I picked it to be in my top 5. Y'all let me know in the comment section below what y'all think. Who's the top 5 in Madden 25? Here is the close-up of Caleb Williams in Madden NFL 25, and as you see, looks just like him. Check out the hair, the face. Let's try to see the unique things though that stands out with Caleb Williams. As you see, the eye color, everything's on point. You see bumps. The scan rig is doing its job. That team over there doing their job with this thing. Earrings, you see like it's like a princess cut earring. It looks more like a mirror, but I know what they're trying to get at with the actual type of jewelry that they're using on Caleb Williams and how he wears it. But yeah, it looks just like him. Beard's on point. The face is on point. It seems like they reworked and started over on the player likenesses and started over on the technology as far as the graphics and how everything looks in Madden 25, as far as the close-ups too as well of the players. Now, you know the sideline and everything matters when it comes to cutscenes and stuff like that in Madden, and they're gonna rework those player models to look real life and look good and look like themselves in the game. So let's go ahead and pull it back and just look at the body type. I always like to go in and look at and see how everything is. This guy is an ex-Sooner, ex-Trojan, and yeah, it looks just like him. Let's go ahead and go to apparel and see what he looks like in his actual gear on the football field. So helmet, visor, everything's on point. Let's go ahead and pull back. Just want to go ahead and get that look at him. Spin him in circles real quick. Looks just like him. I can't complain. Number 2 on the top 5 list in Madden NFL 25. Let's get to the third player though. Let's knock that out. The third player on the top 5 list is Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Arizona Cardinals. And this was kind of controversial at the beginning because of him not wanting to sign things, but Madden pulled it off and the NFL pulled it off, and we got Marvin Harrison Jr. in the game. He was a much needed person to be in the game, a much needed player to be in Madden. As you can see, he is my number 3 pick out of the top 5. You guys can see Marvin Harrison Jr.'s card. Let's go to edit player and check him out. The close-up appearance of Marvin Harrison Jr. in Madden NFL 25 looks to be just like himself. I mean, just to get him to sit in the scan rig. This guy's gonna be a huge, vital part of the NFL super soon, because these guys are really progressing fast as far as skill and just getting acclimated to the NFL. And you see Marvin Harrison Jr. with the rag, looks like his face, lips, everything seems to be where it needs to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spin it a little bit. Go ahead and give you guys a showcase of the side profile. Let's go ahead and pull back. Look at the body type. The face is on point, so we're gonna not even look at that. The head to body ratio is on point. Shout out Madden for that. Shout out Art Team for that. This looks wonderful, man. I am excited to play, and shout out to EA for giving me early access to get you guys this type of info and this type of footage. I'm one of the only channels that actually goes in and just breaks this stuff down to attention to detail, because that's what I love to do on top of gameplay. So subscribe if you like this and hit that like button if you want more. Look at this. Mouthpiece, mouth guard, whatever you want to call it, hair hanging out of the freaking helmet. Let's go ahead and pull it back and look at the body type to see what we got. Just looks great, just like his poppy, just like his dad. This is good stuff. Number 3 on my top 5 list, Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Let's get to the next player. At number 4, yes, Patrick Mahomes is on the Madden 25 and looks realistic. They reworked his actual scan and face. They reworked his player model, and he looks so drippy, man. This looks just like Patrick Mahomes. Wanted to show you the player card in the franchise mode, but we're gonna go to edit a player and look at the close-up. Let's look at it. Here's the close-up of Patrick Mahomes in Madden NFL 25. I'm telling you, this was reworked. His face looks way slimmer. His hair looks reworked as far as the quality and the textures of what they use to get his hairstyles right. If you get a side view of Patrick Mahomes, he looks just like himself. Yeah, he's a little slimmer too than he normally is in the previous Maddens and other games. I could take you back to like an old Madden where he was just actually art versus the face scan. This is a face scan. This is the new gen or current gen version of Pat Mahomes. I'm gonna go ahead and pull back and look at the body now. He was cover athlete a few times, so of course you're gonna get an honorable mention for that. But Patrick Mahomes looks just like himself, and to have him in Madden 25 looking this realistic and the game evolving to the way it is in the NFL and with video games and tech, this is on point right here, bro. You gotta love Patrick Mahomes. Look at the eyes. Everything just seems to be fit the way it needs to be. And you know, I'm excited about it. Shout out Madden for that. Now, what we're gonna do is go over to him in his helmet and this gear. And this is Patrick Mahomes with a full body. You see his gear, you see his helmet. Nothing special as far as tattoos or anything that you can see on him. You have to probably take stuff off to see it, but this is it. This is Patrick Mahomes with this early capture from Madden. And yeah, this looks great. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about Patrick Mahomes and if you think he's a top 5 Madden authentic player in this top 5 list. Let's get to the next player though. At number 5, we have my guy Justin Jefferson, Jettas, and you know I am like super biased when it comes to Justin Jefferson. If you know me, and if you follow me on social media, you should, because I talk about all of this stuff there as well outside of the YouTube channel. But check out Jettas, Justin Jefferson. He has a reworked player likeness update, reworked scan. This is the player card version where you can see him in franchise mode standing at full attention with full drip and gear on. Now let's talk about Justin Jefferson and let's get into the edit player to break Justin down. Let's get it. The close-up of Justin Jefferson, aka Jettas, and as you can see, Jettas has longer braids. Before he had twists, but now in Madden 25 on this build, he has braids. Look at the face. Look at the actual marks and the bumps on Justin Jefferson's face. Now, one thing I want to point out about Jettas, because I'm a huge fan of Jettas, if you're watching this, shout out, bro, you're my guy. Look at this right here. The mustache and the goatee, he has that red, like light brownish kind of color on it, and that's what it's like in real life. If you watch the Netflix thing called Receivers, is the name of the show is Receivers, you'll see Justin Jefferson in his behind the scenes of his life, but you also get to see what he looks like, and he looks exactly like that on that show. Look at the earring. You have the loop cross with the ice in it, and he's drippy, of course. Nothing in his ear, but it looks just like Justin Jefferson. Let me pull back to give you that full body look. Now, one thing I did notice about Jettas Madden and as far as the equipment, Jettas wears Under Armour, and Under Armour does not have that deal with Madden from what I'm seeing in the NFL. So they have player exclusive accessories on Justin Jefferson, which gives him the closest thing to it, but they really do look close to what Jettas wears, and it's pretty much it, but just without branding. So with that being said, what do you think about Justin Jefferson, his new scan, how it's reworked, how Madden actually went in with the technology to make this authentic? I've been playing the crap out the game with the Vikings in franchise mode with Justin Jefferson, and they have added so much of these signature animations and things that are contextually plugged in for Justin Jefferson in the game, and I'll be showing that off later in other videos. So subscribe to the channel and like for that, because you're not going to want to miss that, because I am very attention to detail when it comes to stuff like that. Contextual animation, realism, authenticity, and EA Sports killed it. So let's just look at him in apparel. So Justin Jefferson with helmet, Justin Jefferson with all his equipment. This is him right here. He is him. He is gritty. Let's get to the last honorable mention player in this video. Let's get it. And in my honorable mention, player likeness, I had to add this as a bonus player to this video, is Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua was a very amazing player last year in the league. He came along super fast, and now he's in the game. His face scan is on point. This is his player card in franchise mode, but we're gonna go into edit player and look at Puka Nacua. Here's the authentic official Puka Nacua face scan in Madden NFL, and he was around a lot for a lot of gameplay tournaments. If you follow the Madden tournament or just follow Madden channels or NFL channels, you will see that Puka plays a lot of Madden, played with MMG and other NFL players, and you know he had to be scanned if he was around the Madden, Madden system, the Madden, what you call that? The Madden universe. So Puka Nacua right here, as you can see, looks just like him. The stubble, the hair has the little bun pulled up with the hair hanging down. This is Puka Nacua to a T. If we pull back and look at the body, Puka Nacua looks like himself, and this is someone that you have to have in, like people like Tank Dell, people that really matter, those role players and those receivers who emerge really fast. You gotta have them in the game, and I'm glad EA got Puka Nacua in the game. So let's go ahead and go to apparel and look at Puka in his helmet and his gear. The only thing that I would change is Puka's sneakers. Take the Jordans off, throw some type of Nike on, because on Getty, when I do my updates, I seen him in Nikes instead of Jordans, but this build is not even final, so no telling what EA would have done. And this is Puka right here. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about Puka Nacua. I think he looks like himself. This is the honorable mention, the number 6 out of my top 5. I have to always throw an honorable mention in to actually get this right for you guys on the channel. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Man, join the gang. We are about to turn up on this football content. Shout out to EA for the early capture and the early opportunity to get Madden footage for you guys early to give to the masses, especially this type, because I'm the only one person that does this. Anyway, man,